Meanwhile, in the sprawling suburbs of Corby...
Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Today I've got the 1966 Batmobile here. I'm going to be doing stages 63 to 68 of the Fanhome release. Now this t-shirt comes as a free gift that I got this a couple of months ago, so I do like to wear this for the build. It's going to be pretty cool. Now you're going to have to check if this is available in your territory. I have put a link in the video description and you've got that QR code on the screen there. Lots of big pieces today. They're behind me here. There is some little ones as well. So some of these stages may be batched together. We'll have to see that together. But without further ado, let's get cracking. So I haven't looked at these at all. So stage 63, here's the magazine. And we have got, what is this? In this page you installed the trunk compartments. We've got the trunk compartment with some screws, which by the look of it, we're just going to be putting into place on here. We've got a filler cap. Does it come with a filler cap as well? It doesn't. Where's the filler cap? It's probably in my box. I'm going to have to go in the house and get that. Put that on just like that. And then that's all there is to do in that stage. So I will bundle that stage with the next one because there's not much to do there. So let's have a look. Stage 64. Here's the magazine. And we have got the, in this phase you begin putting the cockpit of your Batmobile together. So we're going to start the cockpit by the look of it. So we're just putting these bits in and the pedals like that. So I think I'm going to do these two stages together. So here is stage 63, and I deliberately didn't bring in my box of bits for the Batmobile because I thought I didn't need anything. But obviously I do need that filler cap from stage 61. So let me go in the house and go get that. Oh, I'm back. You know, it's -2 out there at the moment. It's absolutely freezing, but there you go. I've got the filler cap here. What we're going to do is we're going to be putting it on this way. So it's tilting down towards the front now. And I'm holding that in with AP screws. So I've got them here, 2 of these screws here. So get these in. Excellent. When that's in, that's how that should look. Now bringing over the Batmobile now, if I have it this way round, for all of you who are watching the last video, you'll be pleased to know I did push this in all the way. So there's no gap there now. I know that did trigger some of you, but this is going to be going just on top here. So I'm just lining that up, probably best on the top camera, with the holes around the side. They're going to be held in with AM screws in these 4 holes and CM screws in the back holes. Once again, these are metal, so I have put these in some oil. So I get the AM screws in first, and then finally the CM screws, which are going into the back here. And with this last one going in there, that's all there is to do in that stage. So just put that to one side. Bring over stage 64 here, get that open. And this is what that section is looking like here. And it's this way round that I'm actually going to want this piece. I think I'll just zoom up my top camera a touch there. And I'm going to put some brackets first into the top. Now, those brackets look just like this, and they're going to be going this way round, with the flat side facing up, the indented side facing down. So one there, and one just over here. I want the open side of these, oops, wrong way round, to be towards this edge. Now I'm holding them in with CP screws, so get these in, 2 each side. And then all I'm going to be doing is putting the pedals into position here. Now, if this is, let me get my bearings right, this way round, I'm going to be having the main brake pedal will eventually be going through here. Just going to post that through. The accelerator pedal will go down the bottom just here, pushed into place. And then finally we've got the plate that we can put our foot to stop us changing in invisible gear. Just clipping into there like that. And that's all there is to do in that stage. It doesn't look like this brake pedal is attached to anything, or it doesn't look like it's going to be attached to anything unless a switch is going underneath here. But this isn't actually held in very well. It's just a lug. don't know if I'm going to glue that. For now, I'm not. And the same with this accelerator pedal now. I'll just put them into the hole that they go into. But there you go. Moving on to stage 65 here. Here's the magazine. I'm guessing we're going to be building onto this front end and dashboard area here. Oh wow, look, we've got a bulkhead. They've got the interior floor. This is going to be quite big, and we're actually going to attach the bulkhead to the interior floor. That's all we're doing in that. So I am going to bundle this one together with stage 66. And here is the magazine. And in this one we've got some seat belts by the look of it. And it looks like we've got a caddy for the seat belts here. This is going to go into the central trunk of the car. That is the console base. So I think we'll do both of these ones together as well. There really isn't much to do at the moment in this pack, is there? I mean, they are big pieces, and a lot of these pieces are metal. I can tell you now, before I've opened this one though, this floor pan is plastic. So quite simply, I'm going to be taking what we've just created, and this is actually going to go into these points at the front here. So I'm just going to line up the lugs. There is some locating lugs on each side there. And that's how that's going to go in. And it's held in from the other side with these screws, which are CP screws. So one is just going to go in here. You really do want to make sure you put them in straight. And I'm just going to screw this one into this side here. So that's in position just like that. And then this center console tunnel is probably the last big piece that we've got in this pack. They do get smaller after this pack. Let me just get these out. Look at these ginormous seat belts these are, and you've got the little bat symbol on the belt there. That's good. Okay, so I want to lay these out this way round. So I've got the bat symbol facing up, and on this side I've got this tab facing up here. This lead here of the seat belt is what's going to go into the center tunnel. Now if I have the center tunnel that way round, this is actually going to go into the slot at the side there. Going to need tweezers to help me here. Just like that. So that's one in. I'm going to do the same on this side. Again, making sure it's around the right way. Once again, this is going to be going in this way. So what I do is I put it in at an angle so I can grab it from the other side and then just pull that through. Just like that. So, belts are in place. Quite clever. They want me to tie these together. I'm reluctant to do that. The reason I'm reluctant to tie these together is I don't know how much length I need on this side. So what I might do is, until I figure that out, I'm going to leave them untied. I don't want to tie them up and realise I haven't got enough length. In the end, if you notice here, we do have a little screw hole, so I could probably bung a screw in there to tie them into place, but for now I'm just going to leave it just like that. That's all there is to do in those stages. Right, stage 67, the bits are a little bit more smaller now. So let's see exactly what we're doing. Not many bits though. We're going to be doing the gear shift center console. So putting these bits in, just like this, onto here with a bracket on the back. Is that all we're doing? We're adding this section here as well, which is a fit the Batphone base. It's the Batphone base. I'm going to add this to the last stage as well. So unless there's a ton of things to do in this one, this is going to be quite a quick pack. Let's have a look. It doesn't look like there is. It looks like we are still continuing onto that center panel there, putting these parts in just like that. So at the end, this is how things are looking. So here is stage 67. Get all these parts out. So what we want to do first, take the gear shift gaiter, and I'm going to be putting the lever through the bottom and then threading it round so that that comes out the top like that. We've got the ball joint underneath there. Perfect. Now this is going to go onto that center tunnel. Okay, so now we've got the center tunnel. I'm going to take what we just created and drop that in here, that way round. clip it into place. So that's in. That's still revolving around there. And then I want to put this bracket on this way round so that this pin is pushing against that ball joint of the gear stick on top there. I'm holding that in with A, K, P screws. You can't make it up. We've got 3 letters now for these screws. I can't wait to see a build that's got so many screws we go to 4 letters. That could be interesting. One in this side as well. So that's 2 screws into place there. Don't really matter about the rotation of this gear stick at the moment. Although because of the way this is, look, that is able to do that, which is a bit strange. But that might need to be, I don't know, you can move it, but you don't really want it moving in those directions. Interesting. Okay, we've got a ball to put on the end of the gear stick here. Now it's saying we don't need to glue this, we should be able to just push this on. So you do want to hold the shaft, you don't want to break this shaft. And I'm just going to see if I can just thread that on there. I think I am going to put a bit of glue just on the end. Yeah, I'm not happy that that's going to stay in place. So the tiniest bit of glue I'm going to put on the end. So that's on there, just like that. Nice and straight as well. Okay. All I've got to do then, next to it, is I've got the bat phone holder. The lug here is just going to go into that position there. And once again, an A, K, P screw, need 2 of these actually, to hold that from the underside. So get them in nice and tight. Perfect. And that is all there is to do in that stage, which means stage 68, this is the last stage here. Can you believe we're 68 stages into the Batmobile now? Okay, we've got this part of the console now, which we're going to be building up with details. So I've got some buttons in a bag here. Get them out. We've got a D-shaped hole. So we're going to be pushing the first button into the D-shaped hole just here. They fit very, very, very flush and tight in there. So they're not coming out. So that one's in. The second one that we've got is going to go into this chrome section. Again, a D-shaped pattern. And that's one's in as well. This is now going to be going on top of this section. We've got lugs just to line up and push them in flat. So they're flat on each side. I've got, oh, this is the gear shift. Now I'm confused. So this is actual gear shift for the car. This is just another knob doing something. What is that? What did we just build in the last one? What does this do? I haven't got a clue. Anyway, this is the gear shift now, believe it or not. So we're going to be putting this in. So once again, this is just going to go into the underside there. I'll just put that rod through there and push that right into position, which is going to be a little bit tricky, I think, but we will get it in. And you want it in so there is a lip going all the way around, as you can see there. Okay. Again, just like last time, we've got a bracket to put in over the top. This time that spindle's right in the centre, so it doesn't matter which way round it goes. And I'm holding that in with AP screws. See, doing these builds, I get educated. I didn't realise there's like 2 levers in the Batmobile. I thought there was only 1. So I am going to, once I've got these screws in, just look back and just see exactly what that other lever's for. Because I'll be honest with you, I haven't got a clue. Now, I've watched the 1966 Batmobiles, but the 1966 series, I really don't remember that in the car. But that's in like that. Then I've got the lever that's going to go onto the top. There. Just checking if that's directional. I think it'll look better the other way around, actually. So, there we go. That's in. And then finally, just to close this back section off here, I've got this flap, which is just pushing into the lugs at the back. Very hard to do when you've got black plastic on each other. It's hard to see what you're actually doing. But there we go, they're into place. I'm just going to use my tweezers to help push them in on each side. And there you go. And that's what that looks like on the back there. And that is all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. Now I'm guessing eventually this is going to be going on here somehow. I'm just lining up these holes. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. There we go. I'm guessing that's going to go on like that there. Okay, what did we actually build in the last stage? Let's have a look again. Stage 67, we were building the gear shift to the center console. So that it's got 2 gear shifts. Please, somebody explain that to me. I haven't got a clue what that is. But as you can see, not a lot to do really in this pack. We've started the center consoles. We have put some pedals in which don't look to be things that we can action. We're not going to be pushing down on the brake pedal because we've got remote control. So I don't know. I think I will glue them in thinking about that, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.